Mercury, small, scorched, and scarred. This planet has endured a violent past, battered by asteroids and comets for billions of years. But one impact stands out from the rest, the colossal Caloris Basin. Today we're diving deep into Mercury's cratered history to uncover the story of its surface. What do these impact scars tell us about Mercury's past? Let's find out. At first glance, Mercury looks strikingly similar to our Moon. Both are covered in countless impact craters, but why? The answer lies in Mercury's lack of an atmosphere. Unlike Earth, where wind, water, and geological activity slowly erase craters over time, Mercury's thin exosphere offers no such protection. Every impact remains preserved for billions of years, giving the planet a history book written in stone. For billions of years, Mercury has been bombarded by asteroids and comets, leaving behind an ancient and unchanged landscape. But among the thousands of craters, one impact site stands out: the massive Caloris Basin. Meet the Caloris Basin, one of the largest impact craters in the entire solar system. Stretching about 1,550 kilometers across, it's so vast that you could fit nearly the entire state of Texas inside it. Scientists believe the impact that created Caloris occurred around 3.9 billion years ago, during a period known as the Late Heavy Bombardment, a chaotic era when the inner planets were pummeled by massive space rocks. The asteroid responsible for Caloris was likely over 100 kilometers wide. When it slammed into Mercury at an incredible speed, the explosion released energy equivalent to millions of nuclear bombs, reshaping the planet's surface. The impact sent shockwaves rippling across Mercury, creating strange landforms on the opposite side of the planet. And here's where things get even more bizarre. On the exact opposite side of Mercury from the Caloris Basin, we find a strange, jumbled landscape known as weird terrain. Scientists believe this chaotic region formed when the shockwaves from the Caloris impact traveled through Mercury's interior, colliding on the other side and fracturing the crust. The result? A landscape unlike anything else in the solar system. This discovery tells us something important. Mercury's interior was solid enough to transmit shockwaves, but also somewhat malleable. Studying these impact effects gives scientists clues about the planet's internal structure and how it evolved over time. Craters on Mercury do more than just mark past impacts. They act as time capsules. By studying their shapes, sizes, and the layers of rock inside them, scientists can piece together Mercury's geological history. Some craters have bright rays extending outward, showing they're relatively young. Others have been eroded by tiny meteorites over billions of years, making them appear smoother. And some even contain signs of past volcanic activity, hinting that Mercury wasn't always the dead, silent world we see today. One of the most surprising discoveries? Some craters at Mercury's poles contain water ice. Yes, even on this scorching planet. These craters remain in permanent shadow, never receiving sunlight, allowing ice to persist for billions of years. Could this frozen water be a resource for future explorers? Only time will tell. So, now that you know about Mercury's cratered landscape, here's a question for you. If given the chance, would you rather explore Mercury or the Moon? The Moon is closer and easier to reach, but Mercury holds secrets about the solar system's early days. Let us know in the comments. Mercury's past is written in craters, and every impact tells a story. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Mercury's violent history, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our next space exploration video. And if you're curious about what lies beneath Mercury's surface, stay tuned for tomorrow's episode, where we explore whether Mercury is just a giant metal core